Welcome to greatsafe.com. My name is Martin Sanders and this is Gavin James. We are goalkeeping glove experts. Today we are taking a closer look at two gloves from Adidas. I have the Predator Pro 20 and Gavin has the Hybrid. We're going to look at the fit and the feel of each of the models. Gavin's going to take a look at the sizing on the Hybrid version.
So we've got here, as we say, the Hybrid. I'm normally a 9. Now this is a 9.5, but they do feel rather large. I've got a lot of room at the end of the glove here. Now, Adidas tend to come up a bit larger than normal. Would
you drop half a size, whole size?
It's difficult to say, as this is slightly higher, slightly bigger than my normal sizing. But I think I would quite happily drop to an 8.5 and still feel that it's
I've dropped a whole size on here and it's almost too much of a drop. So I'm in agreement with Gavin that you almost want to go, if you're using an all sport or a Royce and you say you're a size 9, dropping that half a size would be perfect. I've dropped a whole size and the Predator Pro is pretty snug, and I've tried on the Hybrid. And like Gavin, I found it really snug. What was that film like to get off, Gavin, that you had on there?
An absolute nightmare, to be perfectly honest. Now, most of mine came off on the palm, no problem. But around the stitching, which is where it's held on the back of the fingers, I've actually still got some on there. It's fiddly to get off. It's fiddly to get off. It is very temperamental, but it's there to protect your gloves when they're coming out of the packet, and they do smell good.
They smell amazing. That's one thing I love about the gloves is the smell. What I would say is fit on both these, like we're saying, is super tight. Both of them feature the 2.0 URG latex foam. Super tacky out of the box, isn't it, Gavin?
Yeah. It is worth mentioning though, this is meant as a second skin type of a glove, so it's meant to be tighter, but it's the room at the end of your fingers that's the problem. And if you're going to catch a ball, you're getting a little bit of extra pushing away. The last thing you want is that ball tipping over where there's no finger there. It's
important to get that sizing right, like he says. I've gone too small for definite, so if you're looking at either of these models or any of the Adidas models at the moment, you're looking to drop just that half a size. If you're an all sport, Royce, maybe Nike, just drop that half a size in these Adidas gloves to get the perfect fit. That's in all the models. It's across the range. Adi do come up big for size. You like them though, Gavin?
They look good. They look the part. I mean, they are the Predator, but that is a nice aggressive look to the backhand. And there's a little bit of extra latex coming down. More and more goalkeepers are trying to catch almost with the edge of their hands and extend and get as much catching, area as they can.
As much latex in contact with that ball as possible, and they have kind of cut away the latex here. It almost wanted to come down a bit. I think that's a bit of a downfall maybe on them, is having that little bit of extra latex on it. It just feels there's minimal amount of latex now. Even around the sides now on the Predator, they've taken away latex, which is, I feel, a little bit of a shame, to be honest.
Something else they've not done is there is no strap at all. There's not an option for a strap. I know that some people do like that extra grip or extra purchase on their wrist just to know it's there. So these don't come with one, and there isn't even one that you can choose to take on or take away. So that is something else worth mentioning.
Yeah, a few of the Adidas endorsees have had a modified them. So I actually had the strap put on and had the base cut off, which is showing that some of the pros still do like to wear that strap around them. Hope you've enjoyed our little look at the Adidas Predator Pro and Hybrid in this video. Gives you a bit of insight into the sizing and the fits and the feel of both. If you've got any comments, drop them in the box below.
And don't forget, they are available at Great